Hey man, what's good YouTube? It's the kid Twice TD up in that bit. And I'm finna drop y'all a banger. My last video was just the highlights. It was a very long video. I ain't even gonna cap that bit with like 45 minutes. But it was a video of how, my Penny Hardaway build played. 6'6", offensive threat. Should be a two-way threat, or maybe it should just be called a demigod. But everybody built as a demigod. But that's neither here nor there, though. So this is basically the build video, the attributes, the badges. I could go into animations, but I'm not gonna go into animations right now. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see the animations I run and all that. But like I said, this is just the attributes, the builds, the takeovers. I'm going into the badges and all that just in case if y'all want to build that. Hey man, let me know down in the comment section. Do y'all have next gen consoles? And can y'all even play next gen 2K? Cause I have trouble. It takes me about like 30 damn minutes to sit there and at least play one game with all the foul corruptions and lagging out and having to wait for friends and they lagging in water and all that, dog. But let me know how y'all feeling about next gen. I get tired of it after a while. I'm not gonna cap, I can't play the game. If it take me about 30 minutes just to get one game, I get tired of it and play something like Assassin's Creed, dog. But man, that's it, dog. Man, it's the kid Twice TD. I'm out there, bitch. I know y'all tired of me talking. Let's get straight into this banker. Gang, we out.
Hey, soldier.
Hey, TJ, turn me up.
Alright, hey man, let's get into this build video, this Penny Hardaway build. Starting out, position evidently point guard. Penny Hardaway is a point guard. Handiness, it doesn't necessarily matter. I went right-handed because I'm right-handed. And number, your jersey number, it doesn't necessarily matter. I chose 19 because I've been wearing 19 since like elementary school. Now for the height, you want to go 6'6", even though Penny Hardaway is 6'7" in real life, for the people that want to be technical, but 6'6", it's just 1 inch under. I feel like that's good enough. You go a little higher, you do sacrifice a lot. And for the weight, I went 190, even though Penny Hardaway is 220 in real life. So you sacrifice a lot going 220, like speed and all that, but you get more strength. You don't necessarily need a lot of strength as a point guard, but you need some strength. And for the wingspan, I went a 6'9" wingspan. I think that's good enough, like I said, with the strength. I went with like not a 25 strength because I don't want to necessarily get bullied in that paint, because depending on what lineups you got and who you running with, you could take that big spot. You're 6'6", so you're very tall for a point guard, especially if you're running with all guards. So I sat there and went with not a shorter wingspan, but not a crazy long wingspan. Like I said, for the strength reasoning and the weight, I could have upgraded the weight. When you upgrade the weight, you'll sacrifice speed, and I think speed, kills. If you get a tall player that's quick, that's kind of dangerous. And that's just kind of sort of my playing style. And for the body style, I went with compact because Penny Hardaway wasn't like the biggest point guard, muscular wise. He was, kind of skinny. I wouldn't say scrawny, but kind of skinny. For the speed, first I went to upgrade the speed with ball. As you can see, when you upgrade the speed with ball, it upgrades ball handling and the speed. So we maxed out the speed to 98, and acceleration, there was nothing to upgrade with acceleration, so we got the acceleration to 87. As you can see, the strength and the interior defense go hand in hand. So what we did, we upgraded the interior defense to 72, and that brought up the strength some. That 72 interior defense, don't sleep on that. That's gonna help. And then the strength goes to 65. As you can see, we're gonna upgrade the vertical by upgrading the driving dunk, and the driving dunk upgrades the driving layup. And the vertical, we get a 93 vertical, and stamina, we maxed that out to 95, as you can see. So next, as you can see, we maxed out the ball handling and the ball with speed. Perimeter defense, we goes 85. Still, we leave that alone because when you upgrade the steal, it goes like your overall goes like 74 to 79 that fast. So we left that alone. Block, we upgrade 68 as I can't remember who said that, but they said the block goes with like shot contest. So a 68 is better than, no block at all. Pass accuracy, we upgrade that joint to an 80. I feel like you could go higher because Penny Hardaway was a very good playmaker, but 80 I like. We go to 3 points, 3-point shot, 95, and we go 85 mid-range. For driving layup, I think we upgraded to 80 maxed out. And post control, I give him a little post control. I think Penny Hardaway was good in the post, but I'm not mistaken. I watched a few of the highlights and he had a few post shots, but yeah. And the driving layup, I think we upgrade that to 80 and close shot 70. It's a big, you wouldn't necessarily, as a guard, you necessarily wouldn't need close shot a lot, but it's good enough to have it, So going back through this, you would have a 70 close shot, 80 driving layup, 87 driving dunk. Don't sleep on that. 75 post control, 85 mid-range, 95 3-point shot, 80 pass accuracy, 88 ball handling, 88 ball with speed, 72 interior, 85 perimeter, 68 block. The rebounding necessarily doesn't matter necessarily. The rebounding doesn't necessarily matter. Speed 89, acceleration 87, strength 65, vertical 93, and your stamina is a 95. So that's the attributes. You've seen the badges and all that. Now for the takeover, I went with, let's see what I go with. I think I went with easy blow-bys. No, finishing moves, I lied. Finishing moves, and I went with limitless range threes. I think spot up precision is the one that goes crazy, but like I said, it all varies. Those are just the ones I went with. You could go with either one you want. Ankle breaking shots is a good one. I see a lot of people catching ankles with that. That shit go crazy. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I catch ankles and I don't even have that, I just got the badges. But as you can see, the takeovers I get, and we finished the build. You don't see Penny Hardaway up on there, but Penny Hardaway is like an offensive threat. You see John Wall, Ja Morant, and Jrue Holiday, all good point guards in the NBA today. Now we're finna get straight into the badges. Now we're finna go on some badges that I put on mine. I mean, you might disagree, you might agree, but finishing badges, I go with posterizer first. We max that joint out at gold. Then next we go to fearless finisher. I go with gold. You could go Hall of Fame. Slithery finisher is another must. Of course, if you play 2K, you know that. I went with slithery finisher gold, acrobat silver, and I think I went with Pro Touch bronze if I'm not mistaken for the layups. If you get caught in a good layup animation, if you know how to time your layups right. Damn. Oh no, I lied. Acrobat bronze. My bad, I lied. Okay, so yeah, Pro Touch bronze, just in case you get caught in a layup animation. Shooting badges, this is just as necessarily for my team style, my play. But I like a good catch and shoot because that's what I get most of my shots. I'm always the one distributing the ball. I went with difficult shots silver and Green Machine silver as well. So those are just my shooting badges. You could always go with like corner specialists and other badges like that, blinders and all that, but that's just for my playing style. Ankle breaker gold, do not sleep on that. I catch a lot of ankles with that. Handles for days, I maxed that out at Hall of Fame. Quick first step, always gotta max out. Tight handles, I max out tight handles. I don't know why, I think I might go back and change it. Yeah, tight handle silver. Then stop and go, I feel like is a very underrated badge. I feel like it helps me set my feet and I'm pluckable. I wouldn't say it's a badge you necessarily need because sometimes that badge does not work at all. I don't know why sometimes, but you see me switching up. You could always go dimer gold, to help, distribute. It depends on who I play with. I go dimer gold, but with this build, you don't necessarily really get a lot of playmaking badges. So it's all your play style. Do you want to help yourself or, help your teammates? So as you can see, quick first step gold, Hall of Fame. Floor general gold and dimer gold, and you still got 6 more badges, so you could put them in like tight handles. You could put them in handles for days. Hell, you could even an ankle breaker. Special delivery. I have not ran that badge yet, but I hear it's very, very good. Let's see. Bullet passer. I hear that's a good bailout. A lot of people use bailout. I don't necessarily use bailout because that's a bailout badge. I'm not the type of dude. I don't like getting bailed out sometimes, but you see, you got options. Like I said, you got options. You don't have to go what I recommend, but like I said, you have options at the end of the day. Ankle breaker gold, handles for days gold, quick first step gold, tight handles gold, stop and go bronze, all that. Now, defensive badges. Now, I prefer, this is my preference. This is what I would recommend y'all to do because you could clamp up with this build. You see, you got clamps gold. That rim protector silver will come in clutch. I'm letting you know. And that chase down bronze. But man, it's the Kid 2 Icy TD up in there bid. As you can see, that's the Penny Hardaway build. I got another build for you guys. Next week, it'll be my LeBron James build. This is my big build. This is my meta big build for next gen. People do not run bigs next gen. I mean, it's very rare. I've seen some bigs on there, but you don't necessarily see a lot of bigs unless they post cheesing or they just don't really know what they're doing. But like I said, dog, it's the Kid 2 Icy TD. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. We're trying to drop videos, at least 2 videos every week. That's my promise to you guys. I promise you I'm gonna try to drop 2 videos every week, Monday, Friday, Monday, Thursday, or at least 2. That's my goal, Monday, Friday. But dog, it's the Kid 2 Icy TD. I'm rambling, I'm talking a little too much. But man, it's the Kid 2 Icy TD, like I said again, probably the last 3 damn times. Gang, we out.